Hello, my dear friend. How was yesterday? So, you learned a lot of things. Again, we are going to learn the most basic. Next one is squares and cubes. How to find out the squares and cubes, square roots and cube roots without doing the actual calculation like you were taught in your high school and college. So these squaring methods, square rooting, cubes and cube roots, all these are based on different algebraic and Vedic mathematics. So you have to do a little bit of practice and then you will be able to do this on your own. Any number you will be able to do. Up to 100 squares you will be able to do without writing anything. That is my promise. Squares up to 100. You will not require anything. No pen, no book. You will be able to do with your mind. But you have to do what I say. Second thing, you will be able to find out the square root of a number just by looking at the number. Cubes, you are not going to multiply at all. You need to remember only cubes up to 10. You will be able to do any cubes. You need to write here that I do not promise. You need to write here and you will be able to do cubes up to 100 without multiplying. Without multiplying. And then cube roots, again you will be able to tell which cube root is there. I am talking about perfect square and perfect cubes. So square root of a perfect square and cube root of a perfect cube. You will be able to find out without doing any calculation just by looking at them. So let us start this journey. Are you ready for it? So let us go to this one. So what is the first one? First one is squaring. So I am going to teach you one by one method. So this is the first method we are talking. So this is the first method we are talking, and here we are going to classify what kind of squaring unit digit 5, whenever unit digit 5, and all these things are 2-digit calculations. I told up to 100, so this will be 200, sorry, 2 digits. So 35, if the number is 35, 45, 55, 25, from 15 to 95, the last digit, unit digit is 5. Do you remember? Do you remember the complementary numbers? Complementary numbers? What is that? Complementary numbers are those numbers whose unit digits add up to 10 and the remaining number is same. Remaining the numbers digits are same. So 35 into 35, any square which ends in 5 is the same thing. So what we did there? Remember, we did what? 5 into 5, 25, and 3 into 4, next number 20. So no carry here, directly we will write 3 into 4 is 12. 3 into 4 is 12. So that is what we are going to. 3 into 4. 3 into 4 I am going to write 12 here. Right, 3 into 4 is 12 here. We have done it already, and 5 into 5 is 25. And now you have to remember 5 into 5 will always be 25. So you are not going to do this thing. You are not going to do this thing. We are going to directly write. So let us see one more example. Let us do one more example. Very simple. So I am not going to waste my time here. 45 square. How do you do? 4 into 5 I am going to do directly. 4 into 5. Are you getting my point? Very simple. And then write 25 here. Simplest. Next, if I want 75. 75. 7 8 56. So that is the only calculation I am going to do. And then write 25. You can check if you want. So if it is 85 square, what I am going to do? 8 into 9. Remember, we are going to multiply the remaining number with the next number. 8 9 is 72, 25. So this is the answer. Any number you will be able to do. Squaring unit digit 5 is absolutely 1 second work. If I say you 65, 6 7 42, 25, you are going to only see what is the tens digit and do it. Is that clear? 6 sevens are 42, 25. That is how you are going to 55. 5, 6 is 30, 25. Alright. Now we are going to go to the next one, which is called 50 base method. I'll tell you, I have not written it, but you should remember 50 base method. Now this is 50 base method. When we were understanding the multiplication, I had told you 100 base method. Here I am going to tell you 50 base method. Now, when the numbers are below 50, less than 50, how do we do? For example, 44 square. See here, when it is 44, this is only 50 base method. Okay. So when the numbers are between 40 to 60, you can use it for 26 to 75, but if you know the square up to 25, this is possible. Okay, so if you are knowing up to, you will be able to do 20. If you are knowing the uh, squares up to 25, you will be able to do, but we are now concentrating only up to 40 and 60. So 25 minus 6. So what we are going to do, we are first going to find out the difference from 50. Like we used to do in 100 base method, we'll see difference from 100. Less than means minus, more than means plus. Same way here, we are going to find out how much it is less than 50. Is it less than 50? 6 less than 50? Is it 6 less than 50? Therefore, we have taken here minus 6. That is how minus 6 will come here. Remember this. 44 is 6 less than 50. So, what we are going to do? We are going to subtract 6 from 25. There we used to subtract from the number, if you remember. Here we are going to subtract from 25. So 25 minus 6, what do we get? 19, my dear friends. 19. And then what we used to do there was cross, so the multiplication of difference. Here the multiplication of difference. If I say, for example, if this is like 44 into 44, just try to remember and join. I have told you, the brain will understand those things which are known to it. It will always try to connect from known to unknown. So I am connecting this to 100 base method. So here what it used to be minus 6 and minus 6. If I am finding the difference from 50. So there we used to multiply this. Here also same thing. Minus 6 into minus 6 will be 36. So I am going to write here what 6 square? 36. That is the simplest way. Are you getting my point? We'll take one more example. Let us take one more example. Say for example 48. 48 square. How much it is less? It is less 2. So what we are going to do? 25 minus 2 is 23. Now what we are going to do is 2 square, my dear friends. 2 square is 0, 4. Now I am taking 2 digits. Always take 2 digits. When the last digit is difference is 1, 2 and 3. This question comes. So you have to do what? You have to write a 0 before it. So for 1 square 0 1, 2 square 0 4, 3 square 0 9. From 4 onwards there will be no question. It is always 2 digits. And you are not going to do for 10. If you are doing for more than 10, I had told you. So let me show you here. So shall I remove all the ink from here? So removed all these things. So I am going to show you if you are interested. Say for example, I am going to go for 36 square. So 36 square if I want to do with this method. What I am telling is 36 if I want to do with this method, then how do I do it? So here you can see it is how much less? It is 14 less. So what I will do, 25 minus 14 I will do. How much I will get? I will get 11 here. And then I have to write 14 square. 14 square is how much? 196, my dear friends. 196. So 196 means what I have to do? It is more than one digit. I told you if it is less than 1 digit, you write a 0. If it is 2 digit, write it as it is. If it is more than 2 digits, then you will put a carry here. So 196. So this will become what? This will become 1296. Is that the answer? 36 square is 1296. You can do it for any number. If you know the square up to 23, 25, you will be able to do it for 27 as well. So 27, how do we do? So I'll tell you. 27 square. So how much it is less than 50? It is 23 less than 50. So what I'll do, 25 minus 23, which is equal to 2. 2. So now you have to know what? 23 square. So if you know 23 square, you will be able to do how much it is? 529. 23 square is how much, my dear friends? 529. So 5 will go as carry and 29. So the answer is how much? 729. So you can do it. I'm going to teach you how to do more than 50 as well. But this you remember. First what you do, find the difference from 50, subtract it from 25, square the difference, or write it. Okay. So let us go to the next one. More than 50. My dear friends, more than 50, how do we do? 58 square. For example, 58 square. Again, same thing, nothing, same thing. Find the difference from 100. How much it is more than 100 now? Difference is how much? 8. So we are going to add 8 now. That is the simple way how we do it. So we are going to add 8 here. So 25 plus 8, how much? 33. 8 square, how much? 64. Finish. So if you ask 50, so if you ask me 54 square, how I am going to do? 54 square. Again, this is how much? This is plus 4. Do it in your mind. Now try to do it in your mind. Plus 4. So 25 plus 4 is equal to 29. 4 square is equal to 16. Is it clear? 54 square is 25 plus 4 is 29 plus right 4 square. So now again, say for example 57 square. We'll do it mentally. 7 more. 25 plus 7, 32. 7 square, 49. 32, 49. Very simple. Very simple. Now I told I'll get you up to 75. So I'm going to do for 66 square. How much is this? So 66 square means it is 16 more. So add 25 to 16 or whatever. We can add the other way as well. 16 to 25, it doesn't matter. How much it will be? 41. Now 16 square is how much? 16 square is 256. So 256 means this should be 4356. Is that right? 4356 is the square of 66. If you know squares up to 25, you can do it. If you want, I can do it for you 73 as well. 73 square. So how much it is more? 23 more. So 25 plus 23 will be equal to how much? Sorry, 48. Now 23 square. 23 square. Did we do already? So 23 square we have already done it as 529. 529. So 529 we are going to add. So 5 will go as carry. 53. 29. Check yourself whether this is correct. Check yourself whether this is correct. Right? Very simple. Now, less than 100. I am going to show you less than 100. So this is called 100 base method. Now remember 100 base method. You have already done it. Now what is the difference from there to here? Very simple. So there 93 into 93. 93 square means what? 93 into 93. What we used to do in 100 base method, we already revised once. So minus 7 cross multiplication. Now cross multiplication here in this case is same. There it used to be different. The answer used to be same. The result used to be same. But the calculation used to be different. Right? Now here what has happened? Here even the calculation is same. 93 minus 7. Anyways you do, it will be same. So this is how we do. 93 minus 7. We are not going to count. So it will be 86. It will be how much? 86. And then 7 square anyways. Why 7 square? Because minus 7 into minus 7 is 86, 49. You want some more example? Same thing there. 50 and this is, what is the difference? You already know. So let us do one more number. 96 square. 96 square is how much less? 4 less. So what is the answer? 9216. 92 because 96 minus 4, 92. 4 square, 16. 98 square, how much less? 2 less. So 96, 04. What number do you want? We can do it. Any number. 94. 94 is minus 6. Minus 6 is how much? 88. 6 square is how much? 36. Before you can even think, you can do the questions. Then one more question. Okay, anyways, we have done it already. So let us do. Okay, I told you up to 100, but I am giving you bonus. Do you want the bonus? Or shall I go ahead? Comment below bonus so that I can give you this one. Okay, so let us do with a different color. More than 100. What will happen when it is more than 100? Even when I taught you base 100 method, I didn't teach you, I think. So let us do this one. So 103 plus 3, same thing here. Again, difference we are going to find out. The difference is how much? Difference is 3. So I am adding here. If it is more, you are going to add. Do you remember? If it is more, you are going to add. So 106. And what is the square of 3? It is 10609. Any number you take if you want. And again, I am telling you, these two methods also you can do from 76 to 100 base method. You can use it for 76 to 125 as well. For example, we will do 114 if you want 114 square. So 114 means how much it is more. You can see it here, 128. Then 14 square is 196. So 196 again I am going to do what? I am going to make it as a carry. So 1291 12996 12996. Any number. If you want 124 also we can do. So what is 124? Let us do 124. So 24 we have to add to it. So it will become 148. 148. Now what we need to know is 24 square. 24 square is how much, my dear friends? It is 576. So this will become how much? 15376. So answer is 15376. If you know squares up to 25, you will be able to do this. So you know up to 25, then you can do it up to 26 to 75 and 75 to 125. If you know up to 25, you will be able to do up to 125 with these two methods alone. These two methods alone. 100 base method, 50 base method. That is enough. If you remember and if you can do this mentally. If we cannot, don't worry. I am going to tell you squaring all other numbers. So till now, what we have learned? We have learned. I am going to write it here. Unit digit 5. Digit 5. Then we learned 50 base method, less than 50 and more than 50 both. 50 base method. Then we learned 100 base method. And then we are now learning general method. Now we are going to learn general method. So this general method you will be able to do for any number, whatever you have done. And there are students who want to use only this method. Don't do that, please, because the earlier three methods are much faster than this method. So all other methods. So 63 square. Now if you do not know up to 25, which should not happen, I am telling you. Also note down. I am going to tell you the everyday routine. In that everyday routine, I am going to tell you within this week. Till then, because I want to make you a little bit expert in basic calculation, then tell you the routine. So in that routine, you have to remember, you have to write down squares up to 30. So you should remember to 25, that is compulsory, but still, if you do not know, you will be able to do this. Sometimes in a stress, you may forget, you may do mistakes. So don't worry, up to 10 you will remember properly. So you can use this method. What is this method is all about? This I am telling you. How do we do this method? So this method is on the basis of, again, algebra, a square minus b square. What is a square minus b square, my dear friends? A plus b into a minus b. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one. A square is equal to a plus b into a minus b plus b square, because this b comes this side. Therefore, I'm going to make it plus b square. This is what will happen here. You can see it in front of your eyes. So we are going to use this method now. So remember this method. I am going to now do it for you. Okay. So how do we do? Let us see. 63. What I am going to do is I am going to first find out the nearest tens, my dear friends. So method is that one, but how we do is this. Nearest tens is how much? 60. So what I am going to do is, how do I get this 60 from 63? Just remember, this is the first step. Second step is what? How do I get this 63? 60 from 63, sorry. 60 from 63. So I have to do 63 minus 3. And then third step. Third step is whatever I do, only change the sign. Same operation, change the sign. 63 plus 6. So what I'll get here, I'll get 60, which I wanted to hit. This is what my target was. So I'll get what? 66. Right? So 66. So I have to multiply. This is very easy multiplication, not only for this number, any number, because now we have converted this 63 into 63 to 63 into 63 is how much? 2 digit into 2 digit, but we have converted it into 1 digit into 1 digit, so that you will be able to remember the numbers. You will be able to do it mentally. How can you do it mentally? I am going to teach you. So what? 0 will as it is come here. Just to do it. 0 will come as it is. Now we are going to multiply this. 6 into 6 is how much? 36. And again 6 into 6 is how much? 36 plus 3 is 39. That doesn't, this is only what? This is the thing we have done. A plus b into a minus b we have done now. Plus b square. What is b here? B is 3 here. Right? So we are doing it as 63 and 3. Right? 63 square and 3 square. So now you see here, we have to add what? Plus b square. B is what here? 3. So I will take 3 here. 3 square. What is the difference? Again, we are going to take the square of the difference. In the 50 base method, we did the same thing. In 100 base method, we did the same thing. Here also, I am going to do the same thing. Even unit digit, we have done the same thing. Difference. That is 5 is the difference again. 5 square only we are going to write. Here also, we are going to add the square. That is 3 square we are going to add. When we add to it, it will become 9, and then the answer is 3969. Is that clear? Do you want me to do one more? Let us do one more so that you will be able to remember. If you want to take the screenshot, you can take it now. I am going to erase everything. Next number 72, my dear friends. 72. Again, I am going to find out what? The nearest tens. Nearest tens is what here? 70. How do I get 70? This is the first step. Do you remember? Find out the nearest tens. Second is how to get there. 72 minus 22, we will get 72. Third step, change the sign. Change the sign. Remember and write it down. Note down. 74. Now what you are going to do? You will bring the 0 here. You will bring the 0 here. And then what you will do? You will multiply this to 7 fours are how much? 7 fours are 28. 2 will go as carry. You can do it mentally. I will show you how. 7 sevens are 49, 7 sevens are 49 plus 2. 5180. Now how much? 2 square, my dear friends. 2 square is 4. 5184. If you are not able to understand, please go back and then revise it again. I am going to do one more question. Now this question we are going to do mentally. Are you ready for it? I am not going to write anything. You have to remember. You also don't write. Try to do it. If you cannot do it, it's fine. You'll be able to do it after a week. I assure you. With the method I am going to teach you how to do it. So 87. Nearest number is how much now? Nearest tens I am talking about. It's not the tens. It is nearest tens. So this also don't forget. Nearest tens. Nearest is how much? Only this thing I am writing. So nearest tens is 90 now. How do I get 90? I have to add 3 to it. So 87 plus 3 you do now. 87 plus 3 you do now. We are not going to do minus 7 and go to 8. No, nearest tens. So how much? 90. 87 plus 3 is 90. So we are going to third step. We are going to change the sign. 87 minus 3 now. 84. Can you see 90? Can you see 90 above? Can you see 84 below? Now if you want, you can close your eyes and do it. 84 below, 90 above in your own handwriting, and they are growing big numbers, red in color. Do it. Wonderful method. 90 above in your own handwriting, red in color, bigger. Then 84 below it. Can you see 84 below? Yep. Now 0 is coming down slowly below that line that you have drawn. Is it coming down? It's like a football and it is just rolling down and sitting there. Done. Now 9 fours are, because it is 84. So 9 fours are. Can you see it? 9 fours are. Line is going. 8 fours are. How much? Sorry, 9 fours are. 9 fours are 36. So 3 will go as carry, 6 will come here. Now there is 60 here. 3 is carry. Now how much? 9 into 8. 9 into 8, 72 plus 3. 72 plus 3 is 75. 7560. Can you see? 7560. Now forget everything that is written above. Erase it if you want. 7560 is what you need to remember. Now what is the difference? The difference is 3 now. 3. So 3 square. Now you can do it like this. Put a tail to that 0 at the end. 756 is 0 is there. Put a tail for that 0. So it will become 7569. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. What we have done, we will just revise. So 90 into, I am going to write it directly here, 84. You will be able to do it very much faster once you practice it. So 0 rolls down and comes here and sits here. 9 fours are 36. 3 goes as carry, 6 above the terrace. And then 9 8s are 72 plus 3 is 75. Now what did I say? The difference is 3. 3 square is 9. So 9, how does it come? Put a tail here. Put a tail here. Okay, you have to play with numbers, my dear friends. You have to play with calculation. You should enjoy it. Now, can you enjoy squaring? I'll make it more enjoyable by telling you how to do it on the road. When you go in the road while walking on the footpath, take care. Don't miss what is coming behind and in front, but do it. Take the numbers of the vehicle that is going in front of you, any 2 digits, and do this calculation. All 4 types of calculation. If you say 75, 75, 7 into 8 is 56, 25. If you say for example 56, 56 is 56 is 6 more. So 25 plus 6, 31, 36, 31, 36 is the answer. If you see 48 minus 2, 23, 0, 4. If it is 97 minus 3, 94, 0, 9. That is how you should be able to do the squares. 76 it is. 76 is plus 4 minus 4 now. Plus 4, 80 minus 4, 72. Is it clear? So 80 and 72. So 0 will come down. I am doing 76 now. Are you with me? Open your eyes and do it. No need to. Okay. So what is there? 72. 80 above it. So the 0 is rolling down and sitting. Okay. Now what we need to multiply? 8 into 2, 16. 1 will go as carry. It is going on terrace and sitting, and the 6 is coming down. Now 7 8s are 56. 56 plus 1 is 57. 57 60, my dear friends. How much? 57 60. Now what is the difference? Difference is 16. So 5 7 7 6. What is the answer? 76 square is 5 7 7 6. So in this video we have learned how to do squaring. In the next video we are going to learn how to find out square roots without calculator. Thank you.